Hello. Today is an interesting podcast, to say the least. It isn't planned. It's just, none of them are really planned, but this one feels really important to make, even though I don't really feel good. And I think I'm still in the digestion process. And so that's where I want to start today. A few weeks ago, actually, I was here dog sitting these two dogs. There's another one. And I saw on a log a centipede. And it was pretty early in the morning. I was taking them for a walk, so maybe it was like 8 a.m. And the centipede was eating a slug. And I took a picture of it. Or what I presumed it was eating a slug. And all day it was there. And I was like, I don't even know if this is going to finish eating this slug. But by the night, the centipede was still there, but the slug was gone. So it took all day for the centipede to kind of bite by bite truly digest what it was eating, and perhaps the information that came with the slug, and the energy that, like, if you think of a slug, maybe the centipede eating a slug kind of like embodied the sluggishness, right? The slowness of the slug. Maybe that's why it took so long. I don't know. But there's so much involved with everything. And that's kind of what I want to get in touch with today, is the collective decisions we're making based off of our digestion or lack thereof digestion. And really, this is all based off of my own experience, which is there will be moments of clarity where, like, I get a feeling, I'm on my phone a lot and I don't feel good, and I feel really confused and I feel unmotivated, and I'm like kind of trapped here. I'm trapped here. And I'm like, all right, let's get off. And then I get off, and then I feel great. Like, at first, not so much, right? There's like a period of, I don't want to be with what's here. Like, it's like when we eat food and we're on our phone at the same time, we're not really aware of what we're eating. Like, it kind of gets to take us out of everything. We're out of what we're eating. We're out of the process of digestion, because I think what happens is, and again, this is just from experience, when I'm aware of what I'm digesting, whether it's information, whether it's energy, whether it's an environment, whether it's food, if I'm aware of what I'm digesting, I have to see, whoa, well, like, this, if this isn't good to digest, why is it sold to us? Why is it being given? Can I make a different choice? What do I have to do in order to digest something that feels better? Right? So there's like a whole line of questioning that comes to be when we're aware of what we're digesting. So in order to avoid that, we kind of just block out what we're eating. Yeah, the whole process. And I think the system is made that way to kind of keep you distracted so that you're not spending an entire day digesting. Because what would happen if you spent an entire day digesting your food? I'll tell you. I'm even thinking, so like, this is nothing new. I've done like a few like plant diets where you don't eat a lot of food, you know? Um, Energetically, they want you to be very weak, which is kind of how I feel right now. I feel very weak. All I ate today was oatmeal, and I've been drinking some water, and I've literally been laying in bed up until this moment. It's 5 o'clock, so I've been in bed all day. Well, aside from going to the river, I went to the river, and I did do some Tai Chi in the morning, and that felt good. And again, I guess that's what I'm trying to say is like, I'm even digesting activities. Like after I did the Tai Chi, I was like, wow, I'm sore. And I digested the soreness by just like resting, right? Then I had oatmeal and I was like, wow, this is a lot to digest. It's salty, like it's making me feel a certain type of way. So I laid down. I laid down after that. And I haven't actually slept at all today. I'm just kind of laying down, and thoughts are just like, I have so much pain in my forehead right now because I'm just being kind of flooded with like all these thoughts. And I'm like, where are any of these coming from? And it feels like I'm finally digesting the copious drug abuser dose amount of information that we're just consuming on a regular basis. It's kind of mad. It's like maddening. So now that I'm still, I'm doing nothing. My brain is being flooded with all of the information I've been consuming. And I'm like, none of it makes sense. First of all, there's a lot of plastic surgery in here that's coming up. Super weird. I'm like, man, I'm thinking about plastic surgery a lot. I've never had plastic surgery. And I'm like, where is this coming from? And of course, I'm a woman who has social media. So I get like celebrity, like, this celebrity just got plastic surgery and this celebrity just got plastic surgery. And I'm like, whoa, whoa. So, like, one of the thoughts in my dreaming state, my waking dreaming state, was like, I saw somebody getting like plastic surgery, and someone was like, if your body is your earth, you're excavating the earth. Right. And that was like a one way that it came. So, and whatever that means, it doesn't really matter. Well, it kind of matters. What I'm trying to say here is that collectively, we make decisions not on individual, we're not making a lot of decisions on an individual level. We're making them collectively because we're all agreeing through our dollar, through what we're ingesting, through what we're buying, through what we're consuming, what we're eating, through the mind, through the eyes, what we're seeing on social media. We're all collectively deciding that yes to this, no to this. Yes, we should do this. No, we shouldn't do this. Yes, this matters intensely. This doesn't matter so much. So what is happening is like, there's like a thing in my mind that's like, that is either for plastic surgery or against plastic surgery, right? It's like, you shouldn't get plastic surgery, or society says maybe you should get plastic surgery. so there's like a level of confusion that's like kind of like a distraction, because at the end of the day, does plastic surgery matter? And on the grand scheme of things, does plastic surgery matter? Is it like a thing that should really have like my utmost attention, whether or not other people get plastic surgery or whether or not I get plastic surgery? In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't seem that important. Why is it in my mind? For a whole bunch of reasons, right? Um, because we're constantly being fed on this thing, like images of other people, of like a beauty standard, of like whatever, right? And then you're like, whoa, okay, but I'm my own person, and I am not like that. Is that bad? Am I bad? Should I be doing that? And it's all like distraction from like my view. Let me show you what I'm looking at here. This is my view. Like at the end of the day, this feels like it really matters. Do you know what I'm saying? If we have clean water, if we have air that, again, it's coming back to digestion. Can I digest the water that I'm drinking? Can I not only digest it, but does it make energetically? Do I want to digest it? Does it feel good to digest this? Is it life giving? Does it promote feelings of love and connection and belonging and care and compassion? Is the air that I breathe like can I digest it? Do I want to? Have you ever inhaled like not good air? It's wild. You're like, "Oh my god." You're like, "It's I want the good air, please." I feel better when I breathe the good air. I feel better when I ingest clean water. I feel better, like ultimately, right? Again, this is the confusion, because like in my mind is like, you want a bacon, egg, and cheese. And I'm like, yeah, I probably do, because I grew up eating them, and it's kind of a thing. If you're from Jersey, you eat a bacon, egg, and cheese, or tail ham, egg, and cheese. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a way for you to fit in. You eat, right? Like we're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. We should eat tail ham, egg, and cheeses, right? Like it's like a way that we connect. And then you eat a bacon, egg, and cheese, or a tail ham, egg, and cheese, and sometimes it does feel good. Sometimes you're like, that's actually what I needed. And then most of the time, you're like, why do I keep choosing to eat this? If you haven't noticed already, anything I ever say ever is for me. It's not really for you. This is for me to say to me, Samantha, I'm crying now because I'm talking to me. You want the world to be better? You want the water to be clean? You want the food to not be poisoned? You want everyone to have clean air? You want to be able to drink water from a river? You want to feel good and to feel happy and to love yourself? Eat good. Choose wisely. take the time to choose. Even if you lay in bed all day, choose wisely. Don't eat what's just right there in front of you. You don't have to. And if you keep choosing to, that's what you keep choosing to exist. If we just take what is available to us because it's available, because we're afraid we're going to starve or we're going to die or we won't fit in or whatever other crazy things, so you just keep consuming bullshit, poison, and you keep getting confused and you don't know who you are and you don't know, and you have to reset the program, like that little tiny button, and like to realize again like who you are and what feels good and right choice. There is right choice, there is right action, there is a right, there is a wrong. And it's more so not that it's right or wrong, but what you want to exist. The choices we make create, the choices we make are creating a world. And we are processing so much junk, and it's mixed with goodness. There's good in there, and we have to keep choosing the good. It's not as sweet. It's not as quick as making us feel good. Like, there's a reason why junk food like tastes so good. There's a reason why it's addicting. So nature is always showing us what we need, and I guess I didn't know it at the time, that I needed to take a day to eat a meal. And I needed a day to realize what I'm consuming, what is being processed through me, so I can, but it's so confusing. So the reason why I guess we need to digest alone and have no distractions and eat our meal and sit with our meal and be alone in our meal is to say for ourselves, not to ask someone else, hey, do you think a slug is good for you? Because they're going to give you a plethora of reasons. Like, don't even listen to me, honestly. Unless it makes sense, right? Like, I could have seen that centipede that day and been like, dude, you're taking forever to eat. That's dumb, right? Like, that could have been the message. Hi. Hey, yo. Hey, Toastin' too. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. You're so sweet, Charlie. Right, so I could have seen that slug and been like, that doesn't apply to me. But I didn't. I saw that slug and I was really inspired. So, I can be that slug that either makes no sense or is really inspiring. And that's all. That's all. Is I want everyone to, me included, and that's why I'm here. I want to remember, like, be my reminder and be open to the reminders that have my best intentions at heart, which is to remember myself and remember my truth and keep making decisions that aren't just human based, but that have the water in, like, that the water is involved in my decision, the air is involved in my decisions, the trees, the planet, like the earth, like everything is involved in everything, every decision I make, which is in a way like terrifying because I don't think I could choose this world. If I truly came from that place, we'd have to I'd have to choose a different way to be. And I want to find a middle ground. Oh, you're so silly. Oh, you're so silly, Charlie. And that's scary to think about. I think if we actually digested this world, we'd throw up, or we'd be sick, or we'd cry. I do. When I really think about, like, the way we live, I'm like, it's like, it is beautiful. There is something beautiful about it. There's beauty in it. There's always beauty. Like, there's beauty in us wanting to reconnect to the earth. There's beauty in us remembering that it's sacred. There's beauty in the plants, like, really growing in some places, like certain plants growing. I don't know, there's beauty in the fact that, like, this river's still here, like, nothing's giving up. Nothing's giving up. It's like so patient. It's like patiently waiting to see what decision we'll make and what we're going to eat that day. That was a good down dog, Charlie. It's really good. I guess my point is we're really worried about laws and things that people are doing, and I'm done. Thanks for listening. Listen to you. And the invitation is to spend a day digesting and let the world around you be what it is. Like, if you have kids, let them let them run off or find a babysitter. If you have a dog, let them bark. If you feel inspired, maybe part of digestion is going outside to walk your dog. I don't know. But the invitation is to see what comes up when there's nothing but you. What becomes real? What becomes important? What do you find that you're digesting, and do you want to keep eating it? Thanks for being here. I'm gonna go back to bed now. Bye.